You're not failing, man. Everybody's going through this. What you have to understand is that, there's going to be good times and bad times, and maybe you don't hit it out of the park every year, but I think the main purpose is to continue to develop yourself. I used to tell my dad all the time, I said, Dad, I haven't made it yet, but I feel like I'm just putting bullets in the gun. I'm loading the magazine, and when it opens up, I'm just gonna unload that bitch. Sometimes that's what you have to do in dark times, is you just have to cover up, take the punches, weather the storm.
Take that energy from that pain, because it can make you a better man in every way. I'm not a big fan of monk mode, if you will. However, this is a really good time for you to go double and triple down in the gym and at work and on whatever that side hustle might be that you're looking at doing, because that can really, really catapult you, man. You look up in a year and be a different person.
They don't understand how difficult it's gonna be to watch a woman that they love walk out because he can't pay the fucking light bill. Which one's worse? Pick your problems. You're gonna have them. You can tell the size of a man by the size of his problems. If my biggest problem is that I have a 7-figure accounts receivable right now, I would much rather have that problem than not being able to cut the lights on at home, not being able to travel or help young men all over the world.
Most of the growth I had was in the shadows, for sure. Nobody saw it. I was in a podunk town in Louisiana, doing my best to build my confidence towards ambition. Ambition, a lot of times, I think, is directly linked to what an individual thinks they can do. And that's why it's so important for you to get up and get out of bed and get to work and studying and understanding how the world works, how business works, because people generally will only shoot for things inside the range they think that they're capable of. But if you're constantly training, expanding, and growing, then you start to believe you can do things you thought you couldn't do last year. And then the next year you think you can do even bigger things. When you start to build yourself as an individual, you start to gain confidence and confidence and confidence. And you start reaching further and further and further away from the things that you think you never would have thought could be possible. For that reason, I always push people to do their best to study. There's a such thing called internal growth. A lot of the growth that I had in my life happened when nobody was looking. There was over a decade of hard work and a lot of failure, and it's only now that it looks like I'm buying properties all over the place, taking jets.